Sebastian, my dog. How you been?
Hey man, I've been out here working, you know what I'm saying? Been out here getting them white cards so we can hit them jobs,
How many white cards you got?
I got 5 of them now. I slowed down.
Oh, that's good. So you must be like in a lot of stores for those white cards, huh?
Yeah, I was fucking working
my
my
turn to
ass
speak
off
up.
for a
There,
couple
you
days.
speak up.
Yeah, speak a little bit.
Oh shit, my bad guys. Yeah, I was working my ass off for a couple days.
Yeah, you gotta be in a lot of those stores. Hey, Sebastian, when you hit these stores, does anyone like try to like fuck with you while you hit these stores?
A couple times. I'm pretty quick and I'm pretty lucky too, but I've ran into a couple guys a couple times, but usually there's not really any trouble, you know.
Nah, you never like. No one's like tried to rob you.
Oh, well, no one's trying to rob me, but a couple people have ran up on me with guns, and they just took me hostage and took my job, and then they left.
Like who?
I met a couple, like, it was a group from Hydra, and then there was a couple random clowns one time, and then I think that's it, just 2 times.
Damn, Hydra. Huh? I'm surprised. So Hydra kidnapped you? Or didn't rob you? What happened with Hydra?
They just ran up in there with guns, and I was like, yo, I don't have a gun. This is all y'all guys. And they said, okay, but we're going to need you to stay as a hostage. But they were pretty cool.
That's how you said to them? Nothing else?
I mean, they kind of, like, we talked about, like, they asked you who I was and shit. That's it. Like, I asked you who they were. Other than that, no, not really. Just kind of fucks around, you know?
So when they ask you who you are, like who you roll with, what you tell them?
Anytime anybody asks me if I'm with anybody, I say no, but I do got friends. And then they ask you who my friends are, and then I tell them who my friends are. Only people I know in the city. That's basically you, an idiot. But I always make sure to tell them I'm not with anybody.
That's funny, Sebastian. That's funny, because you know I fuck with you, my dog, right?
That's right.
That's right. But see, I heard a different story to what you're telling me right now. Now,
What are you saying?
Now, I got told that if somebody tried to hold you up from Hydra, you told them you're in the Besties.
No, they asked if I was with anybody. I said no, very specifically. So either they don't understand English, or they're trying to get me in trouble.
So you said no to them.
I said, well, yeah, they asked if I'm with anybody. I said no, but I have friends. No, to me, that means I'm not with anybody, but I have friends. I'm not sure what that means to them.
So at no point you said you're with the Besties, or your friends are the Besties.
I said I'm friends with you guys. I literally said I'm not with anybody, though.
Okay. Give me 1 second there.
I mean, last I checked,
That's very different.
Case, right?
I mean, that would be the case. You're not wrong. That is very different, to be honest. Give me 1 second. Let me make one phone call real quick.
Yep,
Forehead.
sure, no problem.
Hey, you got time to come down to Little Soul?
Yeah, we can swing by Little Soul. I'm gonna need to bring someone with me though, because he's also the smart one.
Yeah, can you bring the guy that was with you at that store robbery, perhaps?
I got you. Give me a couple minutes, alright?
Yeah. Come down here. Just go I'm gonna have someone coming down here right now. Just give it a few minutes.
Yeah, sure. Listen, where I'm from, this is called false flagging, and that shit get you killed. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not suicidal.
That's why I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like you, my dog.
I appreciate it. Also, I mean, I've known you for a while. I don't know who these people you're talking to, but I hope you don't trust some random people that ain't even working for you.
Well, that's why I'm speaking to you, right? That's why I'm asking you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate it.
Now we'll figure this shit out, Sebastian. Don't worry. They're coming down here right now.
All right, good.
Was somebody dying today?
Oh, Raul.
Hey, Raul, you wanna get right next to Sebastian right there, Raul?
Nah,
Get right next to him.
Yeah, get right next to him. Right
Alex knows. He's a smart guy. He's
Alex,
I'm gonna
Alex.
send Alex in. I'm gonna
He's a
send Alex in.
storyteller. He's a storyteller.
Hello.
Alright, so
Hey.
No.
you wanna get right next to
Go next
Sebastian?
to him,
Right
Alex. Go next to him.
Oh, up there? Yeah, I can stand up here.
Alright, so
Hello.
hey, nice to have you here, my
sorry.
dog. Listen, we got a little bit of a predicament here, right? Because
Okay. Yeah.
our boy Sebastian there, he was robbing a store, right?
Yeah.
And I believe you and Raul went in there and held him up or tried to rob him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Me, Raul, and Xavier. Yeah.
right, okay. So Raul here claims that Sebastian here said that he's in the Besties.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
That's what I told you. Now Sebastian here is saying that never happened.
Oh, well, he's lying to you.
No, I'm not lying. You guys just don't understand English because the first thing you guys asked is, "Am I with anybody?" And I said no. And then I specifically immediately said, "I have friends, though." All right. So I'm not sure what that means to you guys, but to me that means I'm not in a gang, but I know some people.
Okay, you want me to tell you how the conversation actually happened?
How about you tell me? All right, you tell me.
Yeah, I was holding him up, and I was like, "Yo, you roll with anybody?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, you got some friends?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Your friends have a group name?" He goes, "Yeah, it's the Besties."
No, that's some bullshit. That is not how.
That is word for word what he told me, and then I stopped asking him questions.
Forehead,
after
I ain't gonna
that.
hold you. He's flat out fucking lying to his teeth now.
Okay, so what happened?
What happened was exactly what I said. They asked if I was with anybody. I said no, but I have friends. I don't know what the fuck he just said, but it ain't nothing like that went down.
I mean, Raul, you was there, right, Raul?
Yeah, I was there.
What happened from perspective?
My perspective is what Alex just said, and then I ran outside, kind of a little bit scared because I was like, "Holy shit, Flippy's gonna be mad at me. Flippy's gonna be mad at me." So I called Jay, and I was like, "Jay, you got a guy called Sebastian in Besties?" He went, "We got a setter called Sebastian," and I was like, "Ah, shit. All right, well, I would have let him go, but we're already too deep."
Well, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about what he said in the store.
Oh yeah, well, exactly what Alex said.
No, that's why. Y'all are making it try to sound like I was trying to convince you I was in the Besties, and that just is not the fucking case. Like I was telling them, that's just tantamount to suicide. I'm not suicidal.
You said the Besties name while you were being held hostage at a store. That's
I said I had friends, right? When I said I had friends, and
why
you
else the
guys
fuck
asked who
would
it
we call
was.
J Hubs? Like,
when you guys asked if I had friends, and you asked who it was, and I named specifically Forehead and Idiot with the Besties, right? You remember that?
No, you just said the Besties. No name. No, you didn't name anybody specific.
Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. When I say I'm friends with them, but I'm not with them, what does that fucking mean?
Well, you said mattered
30
30 seconds ago. Why does it not matter now?
Because I specifically said I'm friends, not said I'm with them, and there's a huge fucking difference. Obviously, because we're all standing here behind a fucking store. So next time, if you hear somebody that you're not sure you think is in a fucking gang, but you don't understand English so well, maybe double check before you get them in fucking trouble, right?
Is this guy in your gang?
Obviously not. We wouldn't be here behind the fucking store, you idiot.
Okay.
I know. Answer my question first, please. Can somebody answer my question?
He is not in the. He's one of our sellers.
Chill, Alex. Chill.
Whoa.
Not the Glock Dookie. Not the Glock Dookie. Now put that shit away, dog. That's sickening.
I'll be like, listen, I'm gonna be real, but like, listen, I don't go like, obviously, like you suffer the Besties. I'm just curious. If someone asks you like what gang you like rep and shit, like, why are you saying I'm friends with Besties though?
I tell them I try to make sure they understand that I'm not in a fucking gang at all. But
Okay,
I do
but
have
why are
friends
you-
because I'm working with them. I'm not trying to be with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's like one path to the top of the mountain type shit. I'm on my road. I'm not trying to swap. So I'm letting motherfuckers know.
I know them.
I mean, I've been approached by like 3 or 4 different gangs and shit, and I just tell them I already got friends. I don't need no more. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yo, side spot.
My boy's a D1 prospect.
About to fight that guy over to Hades.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't think we're gonna, resolve this. Only there was
How do we know who's telling the truth?
Misunderstood me, and they don't want to fucking even perceive a reality in which they didn't understand. So that's fine.
What does perceive mean?
I mean, Sebastian, they got no reason to lie, man.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure they didn't.
Maybe they're not lying, right? Maybe who knows? Maybe like it was like didn't hear him right, or maybe they are lying, or maybe Sebastian's lying. We don't know. That's the whole point, right?
So wait, Alex, you're telling me at no point in time did he ever say he was specifically in the Besties?
I'm telling you, I said, do you roll with anybody? Like you have a group, and he said, I have some friends. I said, do your friends have a name? He said the Besties. That was the extent of the conversation.
Hold on. When I quote
Raul, I said before.
When I quote Raul said that he's in the Besties.
I just asked if his friends had a group name, and he said the Besties, as if I don't know.
Raul, why don't you come up to the stand, Raul?
There's no need.
Raul, come on, Raul.
Come on.
At no point did he make it clear he wasn't part of the Besties.
Raul, on the phone. Raul, on the phone, right?
Yeah.
You said you had to go double check with Alex, and you called me back, and you said the words that came out of Sebastian's mouth were that he's in the Besties, not that he's friends with the Besties.
That's what he told me on the phone.
I told you what I just told you on the phone. I mean, what I just told them.
Yeah, that he was in the Besties.
That's what he told.
Well, the way you worded it was like friend, you know.
No, I said, do you have any friends? He goes, yeah. I said, does like your group have a name? Your friend group have a name? He said the Besties.
I'll be honest, bro. All three of you are dumb fucks. If I'm
Hold on now.
You can see from my point of view, he was basically saying I'm in the Besties.
No,
I can see that, but I can also.
Okay, listen, I can see it.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm not like Raul coming and telling you. I didn't say.
You know what the funny thing is? You know what the funny thing is? I've had this exact conversation, the one I had with you guys, like 6 times with a bunch of other gangs. And guess what?
Maybe you should stop just saying
none of them. No. The thing is, all of them are fucking saying English. None of them thought I was saying I was in a fucking gang. Only your dumb ass actually thought that's what I was saying.
Wait, I'm so confused. Why are you trying to stand on business now? But like, let's be real, bro. You could lie to yourself now. You could lie to us, everyone in this circle. When someone asks you who you roll with, and you say I have friends, and you name drop Besties, your name drop with Besties, so your bitch ass don't get robbed.
No, that was never.
You don't just claim friends.
Hey, listen, I'll be honest.
I hang out with Hydra, but I'm not dropping Hydra's name left and right. If
I dropped the name so my head didn't get fucking blown off. That was not so I didn't get robbed. I just didn't want to fucking die. It's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? They come in there with AKs and shit. You know, I got a wrench. I'm just letting them know, like, hey, maybe they're friends.
Yeah,
maybe they're friends with you guys.
I'm friends with Besties. The idea is you don't want to get robbed, so you're name dropping Besties.
Right, but the question is were you asked who your friends are, or did you just bring it up?
No, so they asked me. I don't bring that shit up.
I asked him.
That's why I left Jay, because I went to double check.
Guy. Alex seems like an honest guy, to be honest with you.
Listen, if I was the type of person like the picture that they're trying to paint, I'm pretty sure you guys would have heard a lot of more shit by now by the amount of people I fucked with.
No, bro, you be fucking.
I'm pretty sure this is one case of a misunderstanding, and it's just getting blown way the fuck out of proportion.
Nah, you might be right. All right.
Because I have no reason to call fucking Jay and ask. That's it. If that doesn't get said, I don't even call Jay. It's just, you know, is what it is.
I mean, I can see both sides, to be honest.
All right, well, you know, I appreciate you guys coming down and clearing this shit up.
I'll make sure next time I'm very
welcome.
I say I'm a seller, so that way there's no confusion next time.
You actually dumb as hell.
Bro.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm not trying to get blown off because somebody lies on my
If you
fucking
don't answer
name,
him, I'm going to answer him. I swear to
you. I appreciate you guys coming down there, you know what I mean? I appreciate you guys.
Hi, boys.
Have a great day.
I'm not using this grenade.
I was so confused that whole time, bro.
Hey, you see that right here? Bacon roll and hunks of hen for $2 and $3.
Boys. Come here for a second.
Get back in, bro.
I don't know what you guys think about this.
I think it's just a miscommunication on both parties.
Right.
I disagree.
I think okay. I think what happened there is that he never said he's in the Besties, but he said his friends are the Besties to protect himself. I think that's 100% happened.
Yeah, 100%. Because that chance that it might protect
100% did happen. Now, I mean, yeah, I mean he's not wrong. Like he is friends with us, he sells for us, right? But
yeah, but you only dropped that. No, listen. You only dropped it with that chance that it might just help you. Like, oh, this, you know, I'm cool with best. You know,
you should
just not say anything, period.
Yeah, he shouldn't have, but it depends how it went. Like, if he just went out of his way to say, I'm friends with the Besties, by the way, like, that would have been like, I would have been like, nah, fuck that, right? But if he got asked, like, if he's getting asked, I don't know, it's a bit iffy, in my opinion.
It's still, when you asked that,
the problem is, yeah, that's one thing. I pull up on him just before I speak to him. He's like, yeah, I used to be a hangaround or some shit. Cap, right? And then, just then in that conversation, he states clearly, without us even asking, oh, and I do want to join the Besties one day, I hope. Right? Intention's clear. That's not the type of people we want on the block.
Wait, you didn't
We've
even
been through
the
this.
part where he said he was a hang around before. Why
Yeah,
don't you
he's
ask
also
him then?
telling us that he was a hang around before, and I
I
had to
mean,
like.
we don't need to ask him that. There's 3 gang
Yeah, we don't need to ask shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to ask shit. I asked Future because I wasn't around back then. Future said, I don't know. I don't
I'm
know
gonna
who the
be
fuck
honest.
that is.
I don't
I
really know
Ask him if he
Sebastian like
genuinely
that.
believes if he was a
He
hang
was
around.
just a seller. He used to sell at Wigwam. That was it.
I mean, let's be real,
Honestly,
right? Like
I
anybody,
don't know.
anybody that sells, anyone that sells in a block, pretty much wants
I
to be part of the
think
gang,
he's
right? Like
lying.
we're not stupid here. Like at least like just being honest about something that we all know is his intention.
Yeah,
either
but
way.
before, listen, this is on you, but there's the Alexes, there's the, you know, the other motherfuckers who come around, they do their shit, they don't even
I'm not
entertain
saying
it.
I'm not
And
saying
when
he's gotta be in the gang. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying like
No, I know you're not. I'm just saying that there's a right way to do it, and we have kicked this block down so many times for the type of motherfuckers to say that shit, right?
Bro, I remember before I was in the gang, I got robbed on a money run, and then after I got robbed on the money run, I called Ford and I asked, "Hey, next time can I say I sell for you guys?" And Ford was like, "No, you don't mention the besties." So that's all I'm saying.
I think it's pretty easy, bro. We just tell him that obviously everyone agrees that he's not going to be a part of the gang, and make sure that he doesn't do this type of shit in the future, and then let him do his thing. He's a seller, bro.
Yeah, I mean, okay. The only thing that's like I said, the only thing that's debatable here is if he gets kicked off the block. Like I don't know, like
I don't.
How much weed does he buy? How much weed does he buy?
I mean, look, that was Mike's idea to kick him off the block. I said I don't really care. Like I don't even know him like that.
No, wait, that's a good question. Thomas,
If he doesn't buy a lot of weed, kick him off the block. If he buys a lot of weed,
he gets a lot of white cards.
Yeah, he gets white cards.
Yeah,
he does. He
He be outside with the white cards.
Oh, he outside. Oh shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
He brought his 8 freshmen one morning.
Okay, we wouldn't need people to bring us white cards. Everyone wasn't lazy as fuck. So let's.
Okay, but everyone is lazy as fuck. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like,
but let's not rely on that to keep.
okay, yeah. Does he sell weed or no? That's the question here.
Apparently, he wants some weed to sell. He asked me just then when he said he was a hangaround. He said, "Can I get some weed?"
What if you give him a weekly amount? Tell him you got to buy this weekly amount. You could stay on the block after all this.
I'm
nah.
Hold on.
Why
I don't
not?
like this.
Why
I don't
not?
like
Then it's like, nah.
I don't like this where you
That's
have
what we
to
used to
sell
do.
weed or
Nah,
get
yeah,
money. You know,
I
like,
agree with
don't like
Future on
that.
that. No, I don't think so.
That's literally what we used to do. Like what?
Yeah, that's what we used to do. We don't do that shit no more.
Because no one's on the block selling.
Expectations are obviously too high because he's saying even if he gets white cards, he'll sell them to us for cheap, which is fine, right? But then he said,
yeah.
Or he'll make a deal if we take him on jobs and stuff and get him to do stuff, then he'll give it to us for free. So like he's like willing and dealing to make it to where he's like closer to people and stuff. So I think his expectations are just really high of what he wants from being on the block. Now what we do with that, like I don't care what you guys decide.
So who the fuck
I
is
mean,
this guy behind, by the way? Like this guy.
That's OP.
That's okay.
I don't know. Oh,
Who the fuck else
Who
is
the fuck is
who?
Carry on, Russell.
Yeah, so I mean it's
I'm
really up to
embarrassed
you
to be
guys.
NoP's presence. Not gonna lie.
He's
I'm
saying
embarrassed
he-
to be anywhere near
Can you guys ever speak?
Shut up,
I just think his expectations, like it needs to be laid out what not to expect if he's gonna stay here. That's all I'm saying. Because if he's coming here just to sell, etc., thinking that he's gonna be a part of the besties one day, but I mean we have people that Alex, you know, like I'm not saying we're accepting anybody new, but if we were to be accepting, Alex would have a way better chance than he would, right? Or there's people that have been around for a while and don't have the expectations and just are here for us and are kind of like our extended friends and family. But I don't know. I don't know him well enough. He's telling me that he used to be a hang around and everything changed and he's gonna will and deal to kind of
Yeah, I gotta ask him about that hang around. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about there.
Listen, I think super simple coop treatment. Listen, you're not joining the gang. Do whatever you want. He said it to Hydra then that he's been approached by a bunch of gangs. You know, in a D1 prospect. Hey, go join one then. Right?
Who is this guy?
You don't have to be here.
Guy Jones?
You can be here if you want, but you will never be in the gang. That's as simple as
He
it
definitely doesn't give us a deal either. We pay 20K each for the fucking.
Yeah, we
cards.
pay insane amounts for that shit. I know, bro. I know.
I think you just tell him
that's
to
a
not say
shame,
anything
bro.
related towards us.
Personally,
That's it.
if I don't
Shame,
think
bro.
like if he's not selling weed, I don't think he should be like dropping any name or like even chilling on the block. Why is he
I mean, to
chilling
be
on the block?
honest, bro, I don't think you should be telling the name unless I explicitly ask you to do it because you're doing something that I'm asking you to do, or any of us.
Exactly.
Like
Well,
that
let's
Alex
just set
motherfucker.
boundaries for him if he's staying.
But is he even on the block? That's what I'm asking. Like he does, I don't even see him chilling on the block. He just comes, he gives us cards, he leaves, doesn't he?
Well, he
chilling
is
here?
today. He is as of today. That's why I spoke to him because it's the first time I saw
Okay.
him here.
I'm just saying 20K per white card is fucking ridiculous. I've been throwing them bitches in there for free.
Yeah, but you're in the gang, you dumb fucking sack of brick.
Yeah, no, he need to give us like a discount or some shit, my boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. That shit gotta be at least half off.
You the last one to be saying that shit, OP, when you get everything for free. You don't pay no
about
game
white
tax.
card for 50K.
What do you mean? I put fucking cards and shit in the vault, my boy. That's my tax right
All
there.
right, let's
Every
get back
fucking
on
card
track.
I've ever
Let's
owned.
get back on track.
Yeah,
Everyone
enough
gets
of
white
this.
cards,
Something
everyone
real
puts
good.
it in
I've
their
trust me,
house,
bro.
okay? I think
Set
Mike's
boundaries
right.
for him. If he stays
I
on the
think Mike's
block,
right.
there's boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries. You just tell them like you're not joining the gang, and there you go. You can still
do whatever
hang
the
around
fuck
if
you want. Actually,
You're not joining the game.
I'm gonna be real.
Don't
I
use
feel like
Besties
it's
Day.
better to like tell them this shit. Like I feel like us going up there like 10 deep is just intimidating. You know what I mean?
yeah,
No,
you
we're
go,
all
bro. You
about-
go.
yeah,
This is
yeah, you go.
this is your
Just
shit.
you.
Like,
Yeah,
you
just
have,
you.
Doom how you did Coop.
You got that body.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying, right? We told Coop like not to chill around the block type shit. Like
Wait, why? That sounds dumb.
you said,
No, we're not
chose
saying.
to.
Listen, boys, please relax.
Wait, what? Coop never
Tell
got
him
told
that
to
he
chill
is
in the
not
block.
going to be in the gang. Yeah, Coop never got told that. Coop was told, hey,
Coop
you're not
got told
joining
he's
the
not
gang.
gonna be in the gang.
Do
But he's
whatever you
working on
want.
the block.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah. So this guy can have that same treatment because if that's what he wants to do. Me personally, I want him gone, but I don't know the guy. So
Does anyone know him?
From a
Just
long
for him?
time ago. I'm telling you, like,
He used
Wigwam days.
yeah. He used to be around when the wigwam was a thing, and then he hasn't been around for a long time, and then he's back around.
It's just if you guys want to give him a chance or not. That's up to, like I said, it's up to you. It's not up to.
I don't think it matters either way, as long as he knows the boundaries. Don't use our name, and you're not going to be part of the gang.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because I mean, if you tell him he's not going to be part of the gang, and then he chooses to go to another gang or something like that, just shows his loyalty right there, anyways. So.
Well, I mean, if he gets told he's not gonna be in the
I'm gonna
gang,
be honest. I don't know how this is such a big like.
I know, that's what I'm
into
saying.
something
we just
fucking
keep derailing.
insane,
Crazy.
bro. Bro, Ford, just go tell him
Just go
how it
fucking talk to
is,
him.
and we'll
Yeah,
just leave it
yeah,
at that, bro. And if it
yeah,
fucks up, it fucks
Yeah,
up.
I'm
Just
gonna
go,
be
man.
honest.
Yeah.
You make your own
Perfect.
decision. I don't really care about the guy.
My dog Sebastian, huh?
Oh, boss, man. Shit. Got fucking blown way out of proportion.
It did get blown out of proportion, huh?
I guess it's my fault for not being specific enough in how I worded shit.
Well, Sebastian, you know, I know you're not stupid, but at the end of the day, right, like, if you claimed it or you didn't claim it, like, you should not be dropping the name, right? Because we both know the reason you dropped that name was to maybe protect yourself, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, if we're gonna be honest, if we're gonna be honest here, right? Like, that's the reason you dropped that name.
Yeah, yeah, big guns. I didn't want to get my head blown off. I always saw. I mean, I figured maybe they were friends with you, so maybe they wouldn't blow my heads off.
I mean, me and the idiot fuck with you, dog. You know, we go way back in the wigwam days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Way back in the day.
I do got something pretty concerning. Like, you were telling Mike that you used to be a hangaround for the gang.
I was telling him today that I think I thought I remembered. Like I said, I didn't say I was or I wasn't, but I thought I remembered I was. But it's no big deal because I understand that I'm not now. Is what I was telling him today. Whether I was or I wasn't, it's totally different now.
Well, let me tell you something, right? Listen. I'll be real with you, like, I fuck with you, my dog, right? So I'm trying to see you succeed, right? I don't wanna see you off the block. But at the same time, you know, there's some boundaries to this shit, right?
I got you. There's levels.
You know,
to it,
while you're over here selling weed, you have our full protection. No questions asked. Anybody fucks with you on the block while you're selling weed, you got our full protection, okay? That's simple. Now, when you're over there doing your own stuff, or God knows what, I don't know, got the senior buns, you buy a meal and someone tries to kidnap you, that's all on you, my dog. You know, you ain't part of the gang.
I got you.
As long as you understand that, then we're all good.
Yeah, I think I understand. You know, don't be name dropping, especially if I'm not even a hang around. I got that.
And I'll be real with you. Listen, you know, like, I understand. Like, you know what? I appreciate you being honest about, you know, what your intentions are, right? But I
just didn't want to get my head blown off.
But I gotta be honest with you. Like, realistically, there might never be a future for you on this block, past weed selling. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That might be it.
Now is that coming from you, or is that from the layers that we're talking about?
Oh, that's just, you know, depending on how things go. That just might be the honest truth. I'd rather just say it to your face.
Gotcha. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I respect that for sure. Because I was always wondering the past couple of days what my future may or may not be. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, I don't want you to like expect anything and be disappointed, right? But like I said, I do fuck with you. I do want you on the block selling and shit. So as long as you understand those boundaries, then we're all good to go.
Yeah, man. I think we're on the same page. Honestly, as far as like may or may not, you know, end up having a future with you guys, I'm just gonna hold it out. You know, I'm patient. It's no big deal. I understand that shit like this probably set me back some, and that's fine. You know, it is what it is. But you know, I'm not going anywhere. So, you know, I'll just keep fucking with you guys until I got a certain definite answer. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I'll be honest with you. Listen, I'm gonna be Sebastian. I'll be real. After today, I'll be just straight up blunt with you. After today, you know, shit's not looking good for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I'm kind of pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not looking good for you, my dog. It's just looking a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, it just ain't looking too good. But who knows? You know, down the line.
I do have a question.
Hey, down the line, things could change, but I'm just being real with you. It's not looking good right now. It just isn't.
Okay, so I do have a question though. Do you think I fucking was false flagging?
What I think, I think what happened is he wasn't false flagging, but you dropped the name knowing that it might save you. He should not be dropping the name at all.
I got you. Okay. Well, I guess I understand where we're at now. All that at least.
All right.
Appreciate you letting me know what the hell is going on and shit too. You know, 'cause I'm out here in the dark.
All right, my dog. Just keep that in mind. Right? Like I said, I don't want to give you some false hope that might never happen. So.
All right. So let's say what if another gang does start fucking with me and shit? Like we're still cool, right? Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the fuck I do.
Say that again.
So like if I start fucking around with another gang or some shit, we're still cool. It doesn't matter what the fuck. Is that what you're saying?
If you're fucking with another gang, if another gang's fucking with
No, I'm saying like, what if another gang wants to make me a prospect or something? Like it's no big deal between us. Like,
no hard. Hey, if you wanna pack your bags, you know what I mean, and you know, hey, no hard feelings, dog.
I don't want you. I just want to know what my options are. You know, that's all. I'm gonna stick it. Like I said, I'm gonna stick it around for a while. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna test
Sebastian,
out the waters,
I'm being honest with you. Your future ain't too bright here right now. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
I hope you understand that, right? Like, I'm not giving you false hope. So if somebody, you know, if you have other options on the table, free for the taking. There's no hard feelings at all.
I got you. All right. Well, I appreciate the conversation. I'm gonna let you go. You're probably busy, man.
It was good seeing you, all right?